6.
Good evening. Tonight, we have learned kids were scrambling for cover during a shooting outside a Metro church.
When the smoke cleared, one man was dead. Several people, including an 11-year-old, were wounded and 2 teenagers under arrest. News 9's John Jordan has been following the story. John, I understand there were indications trouble might be coming.
Well, that's right, Kelly. Apparently, yes. That's because from what we're being told, there was a planned fight between 2 large groups of kids that supposedly originated here at the Word of God Church just behind me, and a fight that appears to have ended in murder at another church just a block from here.
It was almost like the earthquake that happened earlier that day. It was just God unsettling.
Minister Charles Jordan is referring to the shooting that took place outside his church less than 24 hours before. Jordan says by the time he came outside, there were over 24 kids running for cover, too many of them to escape the gunfire.
We came outside, and a lady passed us, and she told us that she was shot in the foot. We looked over to the corner of the church, and it was a lady laying there shot. And so when we looked down the breezeway of our church, we seen a gentleman laying there on the ground. According to Oklahoma City Police, by the time the shooting stopped, 6 people had been hit, 4 of them and the 2 suspects all under the age of 18. One of the victims just 11 years old. It's a shooting some say had been building.
There was a rumor that there was going to be a fight.
Philip Castillo is the pastor at the Word of God Church just a block away from Emmanuel Tabernacle. According to him, several of the kids at his youth service mentioned a possible fight.
When we moved here, we knew that this was a high-risk location, but to us, it's a perfect place.
And the reason he refuses to let it change his church's mission.
This is not going to change for us. This is why we're here. And we're looking for the other situation to start changing. And we hope we'll have an impact in changing that.
Now, because some of the victims were so young, Pastor Phillips believes most of them were not involved in the fight, but unfortunately, Kelly, found themselves or wound up getting caught in the middle of it.
It's a really bad situation out there. All right, John. According to officials from both churches, neither the victims nor the suspects are affiliated with